Hello, everybody, and welcome back to A Quiet Place: The Road Ahead. In the last part, I found out just how kind of annoying this game's mechanics could be, considering there were times where I didn't do anything and I got killed. We're still in the campsite. Our dad's dead now because of what's her fucking face. So, yeah, so he's no longer with us. I don't really remember where we're going. Oh, there's some fucking bear traps here. I mean, we came over this wall last time, so I read that already. Didn't see the water there because I wasn't looking down. So we went through there, so maybe we're going back into here. No. Oh, we're going over the camper. I see. Yeah, and the asthma mechanic, as I've discovered as well. Maybe we're not going over the camper? I know, I feel like I've seen this before, but that looks like the way out. The asthmatic mechanic is also really, really just shitty in general. The fuck? He fucking stepped on a trap. Hi, I'm Eric. I spoke to you on the radio. This is my son Joshua. Thank you. Thank you so much for taking us in. Like I said, I'm here to help. I'll go and hunt right now if you need me to, just so long as you keep Joshua safe. Can you do that? Can you keep him safe? You can, can't you? I was kind of hoping he was going to step on that trap. There we go. I got him to trigger those for me, which was my plan. Easy. Okay, I really want to grab this. Really want to grab this bottle. Okay, so let's just chill here for a minute. Be very careful not to step on that glass. Ooh, stepping on glass though right here. Okay. We have a ladder thing there. Fucking idiot keeps stepping on all those traps. Ooh, key. But there's plenty of stuff in here I can use. Smooth door. Gotta really be careful here. It's the glass. Now I kind of need to see if I need that ladder thing, because there's this door over here. So there's this right here. Oh shit, I do need it. Okay. Somebody's ringing my fucking doorbell. Hold on. Oh. It's my package, I believe. Let me just go ahead and pause this real quick and I'll be right back. All right. Let me bring up my time as well. Had some like CD frames delivered. Okay. So I do need the ladder. Bro, really? I've noticed that every time I throw something, he like gets uber upset. It's a brick. Okay. So we'll climb back in here. I get this from this side? No, I can't. Just gonna move very slowly. Over here, and I'm gonna take another one of these. Hurry up. Alright. Let me guess, he's gonna come busting through the door. Flashlight batteries are dead again. Okay. So we have two directions. Of course, we're in like a fucking mine, which is probably the worst place we could be. It's echoes and stone everywhere. Oh, great. Cave sounds recording attempt 12. Wessler. It's been too long. Corporal Shibata's not coming back, and with these survivors here now, someone's gonna make a noise and get us all killed. My money's on the hunter. And if that happens, the corporal's sacrifice will be for nothing. We need to make a decision. What are we doing? Where are we going? Whitehall. Alright. Could you imagine if this thing broke and all the logs just came careening out of that? The flashlight really sucks. For a game that's so dark, the flashlight is just fucking bad. Oh, I need to take another one of these. Because if I go over this, my lungs are probably going to explode. I'll have some fucking asthma attack. Oh, there's water here, so actually probably should be good. Thank you so much for taking in me and my son. I am a nurse and I'm willing to repay you all of your kindness with any medical advice I can offer. However, I will not interact directly with anyone in severe pain. I cannot risk them screaming or lashing out. I cannot risk leaving Cameron without a mother. I hope you understand, Cat. Yeah, I mean, if I was gonna hold up somewhere, I would want to find a place like this, like a place with a waterfall, and I would just make a camp behind the waterfall. A little cave. That's what I would want to. That's where I would live. Well, there we go. Day 120.
I can't do this without you. I'm drowning. I don't know which way's up.
Alright, well. Not giving up, I must head for the riverbank. Yeah, see, could you get like a sleeping bag and stuff, like a tent? How did we get here? How did we get there? I can't believe this. Dad is dead. Did she kill him on purpose? Was it some kind of revenge? Was it an accident? And for what? At least that creature got her. No, I don't mean that. I'm alone. I can't do this. I can't. Yeah, but she lived. So... Alright, we got everything in the camp as well. Got everything in the lake house. We missed one in the forest. We got everything in the hospital. And we missed the mixtape in the ranch. So, we have 5 mixtapes here, 13 documents, 5 mixtapes. It's funny because I've actually been playing Crime Scene Cleaner, and you also have to find mixtapes in that as well. The cave. I feel like I find the river past this cave. God, this flashlight fucking sucks. This is probably one of the worst flashlights in a video game I've ever had the displeasure of having. What's that? Are there some rocks on the ground? Oh no, they're box of batteries. Oh, thank God. I guess I'm gonna need them. How do you even know you're gonna find a way out? In the cave. You just descend deeper and deeper and you never find a way out, but here we are, I guess. I follow the water, I should eventually get to the harbor, so I'll need to reach that bridge. That one right there with the train on it? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a collectible over there. I keep forgetting about those as well. Every time I start the game up, I keep forgetting that I can spin those and get like models and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm guessing this is gonna take us around to that collectible. Alright, I have no choice but to drop down here. Sandbags. Carry a sandbag and pour sand over noisy surfaces. Just let you lock on it and make less noise. Okay. Good news, there are a couple of sandbags nearby. If we each take one, we can create a walking path without the risk of the creatures hearing us. Okay. Some fucking birds. Might as well just charge the flashlight, I guess. Or maybe there'd be like a document in here, so. Yeah, but carrying a sandbag, I'm gonna have an asthma attack because it's heavy, right? So, see? There's also something like seemingly under here. There's gotta be something secret in here. It's a fucking bird. Okay. I guess maybe I was able to just get across because I didn't have a plank. I think maybe I'm supposed to go this way. See, there's all this over here as well. More fucking birds. I don't even know what the fuck this could be. I haven't even found anything. Well, let me... pour some sand. And there's like something up here as well. Post-rock madness. Okay, so that's our first cassette. Okay. There's like so many like ways to go. If I go over this, I can't come back. And I want to get that briefcase. Because clearly that's going to drop me off somewhere down here. There's also like over here as well, which... Who's this guy? Doesn't seem like he has anything, though. Okay, there's this tent here, but... Okay, so this is where we were. So, like, where the fuck is anything related to finding this briefcase thing? There seems to be just, like, nothing. There's nothing there. I'm at the point now where I'm just gonna fucking, like, look it up. Like, in all honesty, it's like with the first one, we couldn't even really figure out, like, the first one was so difficult to figure out. I have no idea what the second one could be. Alright, I'm gonna look it up. I'm just gonna look them up. I'm gonna look it up for all of them. The last... I keep thinking about The Last of Us because the finale's tomorrow. A Quiet Place, Road Ahead, briefcase codes. This is, what level is this? The train wreck? 369. Little John. Because it's like, you know, again, the whole aspect of this game is like being as quiet as possible, which entails you basically being slow, right? So we're never going to make any progress if I have to just like slowly walk around an area trying to find perhaps a note or something that's going to give me any indication, especially since we already went around all down there. I mean, I looked around all down there, and I didn't see any notes or anything. And I know if I cross over this, I can't come back, so... the other side of this train wreck. I do like this, like, sand mechanic. Like what they had in the movie. That's pretty cool. I need to crouch because it's going to be noisy here. I do find it interesting that she can't do a single fucking thing without her goddamn asthma setting her off. It's a D&D character sheet. Train ride one-shot notes. Theophilus, Majestic Manor. Party summoned by local wizard to assist with issue. Theophilus, the theoretical, powerful wizard. Is he actually there? Room for interpretation. The problem. It's just like a D&D thing. I have no interest in D&D. I find it boring. Caverns and Wyverns. Like, for me, D&D is such a... the reason why it's so boring is just because it's something that requires a lot of time and a lot of effort. And I feel like if it's something that you kind of got into... Like, I feel like it's something that you kind of had to get into when you were young. I feel like as an adult, I really don't find... I don't really see myself able to get into something like that just because, like, if you were young... It's kind of something that you got ingrained to, and it's very complex. And it's something that takes like a lot of effort, a lot of time, and it also just takes a lot of imagination for that type of thing. Like, my imagination has always been about, like, I've always had ideas for like creations of like film or television. Like, I've never had the high fantasy imagination of like creating like storylines based in like high fantasy, like Lord of the Rings, or like the Dungeons and Dragons universe. That's not something I've ever really been like I've ever really had like a major interest in, like a lot of people. So for me, like I've always found Dungeons and Dragons to be apparently boring. I don't really like RPGs like all that much either, in the sense of, I mean, when we play RPGs on the channel, you notice that I don't really give a shit about anything but increasing like my stats overall, whereas people like doing builds. That's just not me. Grungy Cat, City Premiere, 6/16 at 8 p.m. The Whale's Tomb, tickets $15 online at the door, 2-drink minimum, featured songs Flea Bomb and What the Hack. Sure. Ethan, hey man, sorry to leave this in your guitar case, but I don't know how else to tell you without it turning into a screaming match. I'm done, dude. I'm leaving the band. I'm putting Grungy Cats behind me. I can't deal with all the drama anymore, and the pissing contests, and the stupid fucking cat puns. For fuck's sake, so many cat puns. To the litter end, bottom of my bowl, chasing tail on the rug, flea bomb, you give me pause, wake up, what the hack. Encore 1, MIA, your scratching post. Encore 2, it was always a trap. Yeah, I get it. Oh, dude. Fat 20. Again, playing a crime scene simulator, you have to pick up money as well. Of course. Oh. Right, let's take this opportunity to get the fuck out of here. Perfect, right by another one. Fuck. Okay, so I need a key of some sort. Okay, well, I guess we're going in here then. Well, this isn't terrifying at all. Alright, so we need to go here, but my money, 'tis of thee, would bet... There it is. I say, would bet that there's a fucking collectible somewhere over here. Alright, we'll just go ahead and use this. This is pine. I'm confused. So is the... Okay, I say, so is the key up here then? Mr. Security Man. Take a walk. Okay. All this destruction. I'm afraid the National Guard didn't make it. What chance do I have if they couldn't make it? Martin, Dad, I need you. Why do I feel like something's gonna happen? Oh, fuck. Alright, this is a slow walk time. There's fucking glass everywhere. I just feel like something's gonna happen, like one of these train cars is gonna collapse or something, or the monster's gonna almost get us or some shit. It's gonna be like a cutscene. Okay. Agatha Grant monologue. A lighthouse? No, not a lighthouse. A furnace. You were a goddamn furnace. At night, when you wrapped me in your arms, I felt the whole world melt away. I felt myself melt away. Nothing existed except for you. And to be honest, it felt good to just not exist for a little while. But then there were times when I did want to exist, and still you burned. Still you engulfed everything around you. You weren't just at the center of it all, Allison. You were all. I loved you. I loved you for it. I hated you for it. I worshipped you. I feared you. I didn't exist before you and never existed with you. You were my everything. And now there's no fire, no light, and I am cold. But I am here. I exist, and God forgive me, but I really don't know how I feel about that. Ask handwritten notes at the bottom of the page. Objective to ask for forgiveness to keep from drowning. Substitutions: Jack equals love for Allison. Mom equals Allison's narcissism. A month before, circled the block outside the funeral home for an hour before finally coming inside. Oh boy. See, this is where it's gonna happen right here. Told you. I'm somehow not dead. French Cat demo tape 2020. Could you imagine? Could you imagine like COVID happening and then like the world starts getting back to normal, 2020, one or whatever, 2022, and then all of a sudden these fucking aliens show up and you're just like, you know what? Fuck it all. City trip restaurants checklist. Pete's Pepperoni Pizza Palace. Check. They have this thing called pepperoni pizza that has a layer of pepperoni, a layer of cheese, and another layer of pepperoni. Genius. Sushi 45 East. Check. Between the two of us, eating here will probably cost me a whole paycheck, but you only live once, am I right? Giuseppe's Restaurante. Check. Garlic cheese rolls. Robert's Steakhouse. Next time. Even if we don't eat here, we should at least check out the steaks dry aging in their window. Grand Hall Oyster Bar. Check. Okay, this is much more for me than for you, but hey, you love me, right? Give me a second, I'm gonna blow my nose. Okay. Oh, joy. More water. Viv, be extra careful. I mean, extra careful. Something weird just happened with one of the creatures. I think it was trying to listen for me, but not like usual. It's like the creature was scanning for me. I could be wrong, but I think just being quiet won't be enough when they're like that. Let's pray I'm wrong. Yeah, like in the movie, they would open up the front of their face would open up, and then it's like they could hear extra well. It's like they fine tune the hearing, so they can hear you breathing, but they can also like hear heartbeats and shit. Printed on the outside of the card, get well soon. Handwritten inside of the card, Abby. Part of me feels foolish writing you this card, not knowing if you'll ever read it. But the other part of me needs to believe, no, does believe that you will wake, and I want to be the first thing you see. I'll be back as soon as I can, your sister Madison. Scanning. Creatures can focus on your sounds, pinpoint your location. When they hear their vibration, when you hear their vibrations, try to be as still as possible. When creatures focus, the ambient sound won't be enough to cover your presence. Oh, no, there's two. Yeah, see, this is like the mechanic of like, do not move when they do this. Again, I was just like talking about how they do that. Fucking 3 of them now. Alright, let's wait for a second. Damn, what a long ass fucking ladder. Holy shit. Another ladder over here as well. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned this in I think it was the second part that I'd be fucking dead, dude, in this situation. I'm a big dude, and not making any noise is not my fucking specialty. I can move pretty quietly, but in all honesty, there's just no way I wouldn't just fuck up and, like, you know, I consume too much entertainment too, like having nothing to do, and I snore too. By the way, I snore, so I'd have to sleep in a soundproof fucking. Ah! Oh God! Ah! Oh! That's the first time we've ever had to do that. We've never had to do the sprint mechanic.
I can't go any faster.
We've never had to do the sprint mechanic. Well, you're in a truck. This is gonna be bad.
He hasn't called back. We'll be there soon.
It makes noise. It's got an engine.
Should have gone with them. They're gaining on us.
Yeah, dude.
Only
Driving.
we can. Alex here.
Don't give her a gun.
You
Oh,
can't
fucking
shoot.
let's go.
Right. I don't know how to shoot.
Simply
Oh, hell yeah, let's go.
shoot and reload. Like this.
Oh, let's fucking rock it. Oh! I have infinite ammo. Uh-oh. You can't kill the creatures, you can shoot their claws to make them fall. Okay.
Okay. Oh, Christ.
Woo! Bitch! Oh, there's a person there. Oh my God.
Alive.
Police! Oh dear God. And plus all this chaos, I'd be... Oh shit! Oh God. All this chaos, I'd be fucking ruined, man. Oh, the siren! Turn the siren off, idiot! Why is Martin not helping?
Shoot out. It's the roof.
Woo!
Nice, Alex. Nice.
I know, huh? I'm a beginner, but...
Tell me Alex is with you.
Dad!
Oh, thank Christ.
How's the hospital?
God, it's such a
Look out!
Jesus! That's what I said.
What's...
Dad?
Drive, motherfucker! He's gaining! See, this all this chaos and shit. Oh shit. god! Oh god! Oh god! Hitting. Complete the chase without dying? Alright. Everybody shut the fuck up. Oh god! It took Robert! Oh, that's why she hates me. Because Robert stood in the way of me getting killed. Alright, well, you're a fucking bitch still, so doesn't matter. Day 420. Smoking weed. Yeah, we haven't had to do the, like, run mechanic. We hadn't had to, like, use the sprint for anything until just then. I mean, you know, they're pretty hefty. You would think he would have busted his ass through the fucking wall. Oh. Well, you know what? To be honest, it's fucking useless anyway, so what do I care? Yeah, can we get a light source that doesn't, like, drain in, like, 2 fucking seconds? Pat, I was able to get the lights working again, but I'll be honest, I don't know how long they're going to last since we can't actually swap out the wiring. Keep a couple of flares on you just in case things go dark again. If you run out of flares, grab the dynamo flashlight, but let's only use that in emergencies, Dev. Oh, we're on another thing now. I must have blacked out. The day the day everything began, was it my fault? Would we have lost Robert anyway? For months I've tried telling myself it was inevitable. But still, the guilt never fades. I can't turn back time. I can't change what happened. I can't even look ahead. It's too damn dark. Oh, well, I missed a shitload in this. Oh, no, I only missed 1 document. I did miss 2 mixtapes. I mean, let's be honest, the fucking flashlight was useless anyway. I mean, I've been bitching about it the entire time, so. Oh, they know I'm in here. Well, la-di-da, motherfucker. What are you gonna do about it? They're gonna get in eventually. Night vision. I am Sam Fisher. You know, that's a game that I have on my list of PS2 games that I'm gonna re-buy, is Splinter Cell. The first one, at least. Although the other 2 are probably better choices, considering Splinter Cell is kind of, like, basic. Pandora Tomorrow. Like, brother. Peak. What was the other one called? Chaos Theory? I think. I'm gonna look. We're sitting here in the dark. You had Splinter Cell, then you had Pandora Tomorrow. What was it? It was Chaos Theory, I think, right? And then there was Double Agent. I remember that game was a piece of shit. And then fucking Conviction. Oh my god, Conviction is peak. That is my favorite Splinter Cell game. So yeah, Pandora Tomorrow and Chaos Theory. Those games were better than Splinter Cell, than the original Splinter Cell. Oh yeah, and then Blacklist came out. Oh shit, I forgot. Yeah, the PS3 had a fucking port of all 3 of the games. Brother. Can we get that for PS5? Yeah, Pandora Tomorrow was great. Chaos Theory is great. Double Agent sucks. Conviction is probably my favorite. I remember when I bought that on the 360. I remember when that game came out. I was super excited for it because we had not had because Double Agent was such a letdown. I didn't end up really finishing it. And so I was like, man, I hope we get another Splinter Cell game that was good. And then Conviction comes out, and that game just peak fucking Splinter Cell gameplay. That game rules. And it's not even just the story, it's the co-op mode too. That shit is just as fun. That the mission where you play as the two agents. Holy shit. And then Blacklist was also a letdown. Find a way out of pump station mode. There's R2 to light a flare. Okay. I know how long it's been since Pat left. I stopped counting, stopped caring. All that's left is me and the waste. Nothing to do but sit here and watch it get purged, to make way for something clean and pure. It got me thinking, what if that's all this is? What if we're the waste, and it's time for us to be purged? Is it really such a bad thing? It could make way for something better. Maybe the world didn't end after all. Maybe it's just our world that ended. Our world. But yeah, that Splinter Cell remake's never coming out, by the way. James, consider this my third formal request that proper ear protection be purchased for all employees. These new machines are so loud you can hear them from anywhere in the station. It's endless. Worst case scenario, it'll drive us all insane. Best case, we'll just have permanent hearing loss. Let me know as soon as this has been addressed, Joe. Yeah, well, at least then you can not have to worry about the monsters because there's so much noise that... And I know everybody's been wanting a new Splinter Cell game forever, but Ubisoft just doesn't give a fuck anymore. So, it is what it is. I want a game that's... I really want a game that is like Conviction, if I'm being honest. I really want another, Conviction. I know a lot of people would say, well, that's Blacklist, but it's not. And, oh god, what's his name? Michael Ironside, who voices Sam Fisher. He didn't also do the voice for Sam in Blacklist. I'm not saying that made the game worse. I mean, Blacklist did have, had Conviction gameplay, but they added new mechanics in that weren't that great. The jet... God, the Collector Edition had a jet airplane, flyable airplane, didn't it? Like a Collector Edition? That jet, though, was kind of cool. The home base is a jet. That was pretty sick. Pat, what the hell happened? What does it look like? A pipe burst. But how did it get so bad? This is why we do constant inspections to keep stuff like this from happening. What are you saying? I'm not saying anything. I just don't understand how it got this bad. For fuck's sake, Devin, pipes burst. Are you going to help me fix it or not? Of course I am. Conviction just had a really sick plot, too. Turn the valve to start or stop water. Sometimes we add a valve first. Okay. What, I can't just walk through this? No. Oh, I get it. So that's the sound. I was danger, For what, the pipes bursting? No, they mean for the sound. Oh, shit on a dick. Yeah, Conviction is such a... Oh, you know what? I think... Is Conviction backwards compatible? Okay, it is. Well, I own Splinter Cell Conviction, so... Brother, I might just go back and play that game again. And I'm talking about it. I haven't played that game in years. What a fucking marvelous game. And then I get like Pandora Tomorrow and Chaos Theory for the PS2. Because I recently, like, I rebought a PS2 because I haven't had a PS2 in a long time. Because my PS2 that I had the Fat Boy, and I bought another Fat Boy. I actually bought another because the issue with the slim PS2s is that the after a while people have said that the disc tray door on those PS2 slims wears out, and so then you have to like tape it down. So I bought the Fat Boy, and I hadn't had a PS2 in a long time because my original PS2, the disc drive, broke. And so I had to end up just like tossing it because it broke. And so then I ended up selling all my games. You know, again, this was probably like 2007 or 2000, yeah, like I think around, it was like 2007. And so again, back then I was a lot younger, you know, so I didn't really understand like I should keep my games, because I was like, you know, I would sell my games so that I could pay for new games. That's kind of like my thought behind it. So I've been rebuying a lot of like my PS2 library, and I actually have games that I didn't actually have in my PS2 library originally that I'm going to end up buying as well. But you know, I've bought like the Tony Hawk Underground games. I actually have replayed through Underground and Underground 2, fully completed them. I played them both on SICK. Fully completed them. I still have yet to play American Wasteland and fully complete that, but I have like Splashdown. I have The Suffering, which is the next thing to do on my list. Once I finish Crime Scene Cleaner, I'm actually gonna go and play The Suffering. God, what else? I have like 7 or 8 games now. But my list is about 70 total. And basically, I'm going to buy... Every time I buy one of these games, I'm basically going to play through it. So I'm going to buy and play through every one of the games again. Alright, let's relax. Alright, so I'm full on flares. Oh, the flares bother my asthma, too. That's dumb as shit. Oh, yeah, it's because it was this. But yeah, I bought a. I've been. I have a little. I have a couple upgrades for my PS2. One of which is that I have an HDMI converter, so I can play it on my TV in my game room, my like 60-inch Samsung TV. And you'd be surprised, it actually looks. The games look pretty decent. HDMI really brings it up to like 720. It actually looks fine. And I have an 8-bit DOE Bluetooth receiver, so that I can use my DualShock 4s, because I don't use my PS4 anymore, and I have all these DualShock 4s, and so the DualShock 4 is actually, is a pretty decent controller. I mean, I like the DualSense better, but I decided to use my DualShock 4s. Because the PS2 controllers, I did get PS2 controllers with the system. They're emerald green, crystal emerald green. But the PS2 controllers, man, they're great. But I want to be able to use a controller wirelessly, and so I decided to buy that Bluetooth receiver. Okay, I have to. Of course. So I could use my DualShocks with it, so I could just play it wirelessly. How do I get in here? Looks like I gotta go around this other side here. But in all honesty, it hasn't been the the quest for acquiring these games has not been the greatest, because some games, they don't, even though people have said they've been tested and they work, I have found that some of these games do in fact not work. So I had multiple copies of Need for Speed Underground that did not work. And now I finally have a copy that actually does work. I had a copy of Freak Style, which is if you've never heard of that, it's a dirt bike game. It's kind of like it's like SSX but with dirt bikes. This game I have a lot of more, I guess you could say, more obscure games growing up that I'm going to be buying, but I just don't see a way around there. So yeah, there's been a few hiccups, but I even had one eBay seller say, "Oh, well, maybe it's your PS2." Well, my PS2 plays all the other games I have, so it ain't my fucking PS2. And plus, it's not my PS2 because the PS2 that I bought, the PS2 that I actually bought has a full round of paperwork detailing the fact that it has been fully tested and authentically, it was opened up, it was completely cleaned, it was it was refurbished. The person selling it actually had the console refurbished completely, had it taken apart and completely cleaned and refurbished. Everything in the system was tested thoroughly, and there was a full paperwork mock-up of the system. So, it's not my PS2. I can understand if somebody didn't have that, but I have an entire round of paperwork, which is wild. I don't know where to go. I know I have to get into here, and clearly that's like getting over here. It's like I have to get into here so I can go through here to get to this. Right? And then I can like climb over the top of that. But I gotta do some adjusting here because I have to make room because I need to hook up my my Switch as well. Because I have my Switch is currently hooked up where my PS2 is as well. But I need to remove my Switch because I need to make room for my Switch too. Bro, where the fuck do I go? Like... Just kill me. I don't know why he came right to me, so... Bro, where the fuck am I supposed to go here? There's like... I'm just like trapped in this area. See, because I came down through here. And then, yes, all this is all locked all over again. So I have 2 rooms. I have an office. I also gotta check my time. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. This is the other side here. Let's just go ahead and light one in here. Drop that there. Okay, so because I can't cross here. Oh, there's a hole in the fence. Okay. Well, I didn't see that. I guess, you know, it was too dark, so. So I was thinking I was gonna have to come around through here, but it's like, I can't. There's no path to that. Pat. Okay, I think I figured out what we have to do. We can't afford to let anything go to shit because who the hell knows if we'd be able to repair it. So we need to catch problems before they start. To do that, we need to be inspecting every inch of this place multiple times a week, and the only way to do that is we split up and are each responsible for half the station. I'll take the southern and eastern sections of this place while you take northern and western. Not a fun life, but it'll keep this place running, and that's what counts, right? D. Again, I did absolutely nothing. I did absolutely nothing. I did absolutely nothing. I didn't do anything. Yeah, I didn't see the hole in the fence. I saw this, but I didn't see this. Oh, the collectible's missing now. See, now he's scanning, right? I know that's when I have to, like, wait. Did it count for that, or? No, I have to go back to get that. Okay, there we go. Oh. Alright, stay still. Alright, we'll slowly move through here. And up the ladder. Oh. Oh, buddy. I guess he's not gonna fall for that. Alright, let's chill. Throw that over there. Alright, chill. I would love, by the way, if you, we've been talking about the PS2 this entire time. Let me know what your favorite PS2 game is. I've probably I've probably heard of it. I've played every game under the fucking sun. But, I might have also played it, so... Okay. I need to move this this barrel out of the way. And I need this. Wow, I'm surprised she's not fucking heaving. Oh, it's because I can't bring it with me back through here, that's why. Like, okay. Well, I can't cross through there. We can take the opportunity. Gotta go get that stupid blind ass bit. Oh, yeah, he went. Alright, extra careful. Oh. Alright, we have a window we can climb through here. Graded floors, nice. What was that? All right, so that's gonna be help. That's gonna help with like sound cover, I believe. So. Let me wait for that to go up, spin up again. Nice. All right, let me. Okay, so that was the whole deal, is that these doors are both locked. So because I need the plank over here. My black lung condition. It's not helping. Guessing this door's locked as well. Yep. Okay, so this... I'm guessing that is also locked. go. Oh god, I can't see a goddamn thing. Oh, I actually think I'm supposed to be going up. I'm also trying not to use the flares because they exacerbate my tuberculosis lungs, so... Devin, I'm sorry to tell you like this, but I don't want to fight about it. By the time you read this, I'll be gone, but just for a few days, long enough to check on my parents. I need to make sure they're okay. I'll be back in 5 days, 6 tops, and I'll bring back supplies. I'll even try to get into the hardware store in town and grab us some of the wires we need. Everything will be fine while I'm gone, I'm sure of it. The station's in good shape. I know you got the shit on lockdown. Be safe, be quiet, Pat. Well, that's not true. Oh, I think I might have fucked up. I think this was the way to go. God damn it. Yeah. See, I thought we were gonna go through here and then we were gonna go around. Oh god. Oh god. Come on. Come on. Close it. I thought we were gonna go through here and then we were gonna go around the other door. Handwritten, a series of handwritten messages, one in blue ink and the other in red. Devin, have you been seeing this shit with the monsters? Yeah, it's nuts. You think anyone survived? I mean, we're alive, right? Got to be others out there. My parents, they got to be all right. Your phone got any reception? No. Yeah, same. What do we do, Pat? I mean, if there are other survivors out there, they're going to need clean water, don't you think? I guess. Well, it's not going to stay clean for long if something happens to this place, so I say we do it. Do what? Keep this place going. I don't know what the hell else we can do, but if we keep the station running, then maybe it will help someone. F it, let's do it.
We are okay.
Let's try to light the candles in here. Okay, well. This is like their little hidey hole safe room. They're alive. Eric and Josh, the father and son we met at the camp. I didn't think anyone from the camp survived what happened near the train wreck, except for me and Cameron, but I was out scavenging and I saw them. Josh waved and smiled when he saw me. Eric looked even more on edge than he did at camp. But who can blame him? Every day you keep your child alive in this world, you are defying the odds. Josh wrote me a note asking asking if Cameron and I were still heading for the harbor. I said eventually, but that was a lie. I've been terrified to move Cameron. Eric looked at his son for a long moment. Then he wrote that Cameron and I could travel with them to the harbor. And I understand why. It's not enough to keep your child alive in this world. They need to have a friend, to have a life. I want my son to have hope. If you find this, you are welcome to the supplies we've left. I hope you pass the same kindness along to others. There is already enough selfishness in this cruel world, Cat. Go ahead and just give a nice huff. Take one of them.
Oh, damn it.
Excuse me, I wasn't fucking done, lady. Can you have nauseousness fucking later? I was looking at the... Oh, god damn it. I gotta take all our fucking pills and her inhaler. Yeah, I'll tell you what. You know what? I'm sorry, I gotta say it. This bitch is gonna pass along her shitty-ass, terrible lungs to her unborn baby, and this child is gonna have worse asthma than she is. He's not gonna be able to fucking leave it. He's gonna have to wear an oxygen tank on his back with an oxygen mask on at all times, because he's not gonna be able to breathe the fucking air. Mom, I walked through a bush and now I'm having an asthma attack. Well, that's our life. That's exactly what's going to happen. To the person that finds this, hi, this is a boat, my boat. I named him Bob. When I'm scared, I look at Bob, the boat, and Bob, the boat. And imagine we're sailing somewhere safe where nothing bad can happen. But I don't have to imagine anymore because Mom said we're going on a real boat to somewhere that's really safe. So I won't need Bob anymore. But you might. So when you're scared, just look at Bob and sail. Cameron. P.S. You can also have my sailing book. You're gonna need it to figure out what kind of boat Bob is. Where the fuck is this picture? Oh. I don't know. It looks like a pirate ship of some kind, like a, I don't know, something like the East India Trading Company would have made at some point. That looks like a bit of a yacht. It's kind of like one of those small sailing yachts. That's a Merrick freighter carrying the supplies from China to America. All different types of boats. Oh, you got the Titanic. You got a Disney cruise liner. You got like a tugboat, speedboat. That's a trash barge if I've ever seen one. That one down there, sailboat. He gave my son a book. That's it. That's all. At the camp, a soldier whose name I don't remember, God, I wish I could remember, gave my son a book on sailing and changed his life. For the first time since this all began, Cameron was excited about something. Within a week, he was drawing every type of ship imaginable. Days after that, he had the whole book memorized. Cameron's been quiet ever since the massacre near the train wreck, but still, he reads his book. The soldier left shortly after giving Cameron that book and never came back. I'm so sorry I can't remember his name, but I hope someone finds this note. And if you do, know that a kind soldier gave a scared little boy the greatest gift. Cat. I wouldn't say it was the greatest gift, but it was nice. I mean, I would say the greatest gift would have been like a Ghirardelli chocolate bar or something, like, you know, something tasty. Okay, aha! Hand it over. I have 490 credits. I don't know how much anything costs, so I don't know if that's a lot. I don't know how much it's going to get me. Okay. Two weeks. That asshole's been gone for 2 weeks. Cat's not coming back. There's no way. Did he lie to me? Did he know he wasn't coming back, but just didn't want to admit it? I'd believe it. That Dick loved making plans, but got bored when it came to actually doing the work. And who was always left to pick up the slack? Me. It happened with softball, and it's the same damn thing that's happening at the end of the world. Some people never change. Or maybe he was coming back, but something happened. Did one of those things get him? I don't know. I'll never know if I should mourn him or hate him. Devin. So there's been a complication in pump rooms A and B. If I close the pumps, it sets off large water bursts. At this point, I'm not sure what to do about it. Not close the pumps, I guess? Pat. Okay, so... seems like a clue, I guess. Brother, this is bullshit, and you know it. Fuck off, dude. I was related and closed them. If I drain the Belvedere pool, I can leave this place. So that would be this here, right? There's another burst, a big one. Shouldn't be a one person job, shouldn't. I have to try to fix it. I have to, because if I don't, then why the hell have I been doing this? While others spent their last minutes, days, weeks with loved ones, I spend it with pipes and Pat. If you do actually come back, though I seriously doubt it, and I died trying to fix this place that you were supposed to be maintaining, I want you to know I always resented you. I worked so much harder than you, planned so much better than you, but still same pay, same title. My ex believed in karma, that everyone got what they deserved. I never bought it because of you. Though, hey, who knows? Maybe this is all karma on a cosmic scale. Maybe each little pathetic, sniveling human being is too small for something as big as karma to give a shit about. But humanity? Maybe karma was ready to kick humanity's ass. Who knows? What did any of this meant, if it meant anything? Did keeping this place running help anyone? I don't know, but I tried. And so did you, Pat, in your own stupid, lazy way. Damn it, I miss you, bud. Alright, so we have B and A. I still have a fucking flashlight. Alright, so that's up there. Oh, really? This game's fucking stupid as shit. It's like, the idea is that you're supposed to be able to escape by doing exactly this. But he comes right at me every fucking time. Okay, so... Okay, so I can't go there. I just don't understand why he gets upset. Isn't the point of, like, these to, like, use them to keep them from finding you, so you would think that they wouldn't get upset? Okay, so I have this. I don't know where the fucking pump is, though. I just have to follow the pipe, right? We're fucking running out of time. Oh, I'm overtime, actually. But the problem is that the fucking, the problem is that the checkpoints are bad. If I could just save and quit wherever, then I wouldn't have an issue. Are you fucking serious? Okay. Okay, so this just leads down into here. Right? Okay, well, as long as I don't... This dumb son of a bitch. Sneak up on me. I want to get out of here so we can go to the next chapter, so that, like... I'll be able to end this part. Because again, the problem is that the checkpoints are so like bad that if I would have completed A or I completed one of them, it probably would have like just set me back to the beginning if I would have quit. So, or at least we can get out of this part and then into the next part of the pier. Manual flashlight. Use L2 to recharge the manual flashlight. Oh, of course, then it makes noise. Well, that's cool. At least we don't need batteries anymore. Just have to get the hell out of here. And there we go. Hooray. All right. We got to get to the harbor. We'll leave off there, and when we come back next time, we'll keep going, trying to keep getting out of here. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.